Hello, I'm Martyn Park. You can call me Coach. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about the benefits and importance of walking for weight loss and weight control. Physical activity can be broken down into two camps, aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic activity, also known as cardiovascular exercise or cardio, encompasses a wide range of physical activities that primarily rely on the utilization of oxygen to meet the energy requirements of the body, which simply means they can be done continuously and for long periods of time. Examples include jogging, swimming, cycling, and brisk walking, among others. Whereas anaerobic activities are characterized by short bursts of intense effort that do not rely on oxygen for energy production, which simply means you do short intense bursts of activity for short periods of time. Examples include weight training, sprinting, and high-intensity interval training, among others. Both aerobic and anaerobic activities play important roles in human health and well-being, and they offer distinct benefits that complement each other. Therefore, it is not a matter of one being more important than the other, but rather recognizing the significance of incorporating both types of exercise into a well-rounded fitness routine. And today, we will be looking at aerobic exercise, and in particular, my favorite form of aerobic exercise in relation to fat loss, walking. Walking is by far the best single activity you can do to assist with fat loss. Nothing else comes close. Allow me to explain. For exercise to have any value to you in relation to weight loss, fat loss, it needs to meet a specific criteria. It needs to, and in no particular order, 1. Burn as much fat as possible within any given session. 2. Primarily burn fat, not glycogen, glucose, or protein amino acids. 3. Cause the least amount of post-exercise fatigue. 4. Have the least positive effect on your overall fitness and conditioning. 5. Be easy to do by people who are in average to poor physical condition. 6. Place a minimum requirement for any of your nutrient resources. 7. Available to be done wherever you live and in any weather conditions. 8. Be almost risk-free from the possibility of causing any injuries. 9. Be as time efficient as possible to minimize its impact in a busy lifestyle. And 10. Be easily repeatable to allow for multiple sessions daily if needed. So, let's break them down. 1. Does walking burn as much fat as possible within any given session? Yes, it does. If you move your arms in a full natural cadence along with the movement of your legs, then it is a full body movement against gravity. This allows for maximum calorie burning within any given session. 2. Does walking primarily burn fat, not glycogen, glucose, or protein amino acids? Yes, it does. It burns fat almost exclusively, which means that for every calorie that you are burning, you'll be maximizing the use of body fat for the source of fuel. The only time that walking would slip into burning other sources of fuel would be if you try to increase the intensity too much by either going too fast or doing steep inclines, as some people do on a treadmill. So to avoid that from happening, ignore what you may have been told regarding wearing weight belts or carrying heavy loads in a backpack or walking on high inclines on a treadmill or up hills, as they are counterproductive in relation to fat loss. Instead, just walk naturally at a brisk pace on a reasonably flat surface and you will be primarily burning body fat with every step you take. 3. Does it cause the least amount of post-exercise fatigue? Yes, it does. If you walk within your comfortable means at any given time, as described in point 2, then you will experience no post-exercise fatigue at all. 4. Does it have the least positive effect on your overall fitness and conditioning? Yes, it does. While walking is a good activity due to its low intensity, it is not that great at improving your cardio fitness beyond a very basic level, which for anyone attempting to lose body fat is great, as you don't want the body to start to become more efficient at the activity, as then you will burn less fuel, calories, for each amount of time that you spend doing it due to your body's increased cardio efficiency, which means less potential body fat loss. 5. Is it easy to do by people who are in average to poor physical condition? Yes, it is. It is one of the most natural things we humans do. As long as you have legs, and respect for those that don't, you can walk. 6. Does it place a minimum requirement for any of your nutrient resources? Yes, it does. Other than fuel, calories, and water, oxygen, it has a minimum effect on any other resources. This is highly beneficial when you are attempting to lose body fat, as you will most likely be doing it in conjunction with some form of diet and caloric restriction, which can leave your body with a limited supply of nutrients due to the nature of lowering your overall food intake. So walking, unlike many other activities, will place very limited demands on your resources, which is great. 7. Is it available to be done wherever you live and in any weather conditions? Yes, it is. As long as you dress appropriately, then you can walk in any weather and in any location. Plus, if you have access to a walking machine, a treadmill, then you can use that indoors, so you are covered either way. 8. Is walking almost risk-free from the possibility of causing any injuries? Yes, it is. If you walk mindfully and with an awareness of your surroundings, then the likelihood of injury is minimal to none. 9. Is walking as time efficient as possible to minimize its impact in a busy lifestyle? Yes, it is. You can do it whenever and wherever you want or can. Plus, it can perform the role of transportation, which means that if you are smart about it, you may even save time by not getting the car out or taking the train or bus. 10. Is walking easily repeatable to allow for multiple daily sessions if needed? Yes, it is. You can walk to the shops in the morning, you can walk to the train station to go to work, you can walk to your friend's place for a chat, you can walk with your friend while chatting, you can walk anywhere and everywhere and all day long if you wish. So, that is 10 positive aspects of walking in relation to assisting you with losing your body fat. Are there any negative aspects to walking? Well, other than having to do it, which, if you are lazy, that will be a problem, as it isn't as much fun as lying in a hot bath sipping a cold beer or glass of rosé while watching a movie, but that activity is not going to assist you with your body fat loss now, is it? So, is there anything I don't like about walking as a simple and doable form of enjoyable exercise? No. Due to my work and lifestyle, throughout my life, I have been privileged and lucky enough to have walked across, through and around so much of our planet. Country, city, coastlines, deserts, bushlands, parklands, rivers, mountains, hills, valleys, everywhere. And I have loved and appreciated every minute of it. Everyone that can walk should walk every day. Everyone. So I highly recommend that if you aren't already walking on a daily basis, then you get on out there and get moving, as you never know, you just might like it. I thank you for listening, and I look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye for now.